Hi guys. Hello.
YouTube. He cut me off.
It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day.
Hi everyone. How you doing today? Yeah. Are we ready to get this thing started? I'm the Community Outreach Specialist for the Pasco Sheriff's Office, and I'm here to welcome you to the first ever LivePD meet and greet here in Pasco County. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to say a few words. I want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank God for giving us such great people in our county. I want to thank all the members of our organization who helped put this together.
Amen. And the pups of the hour, of the next couple of hours, your men from the LivePD come out as a group. We have Deputy Ramos first. We have some of you may know that Deputy Ramos loves his drone. So if we can all turn around and give a wave to the drone. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys.
My answer, it's nice to get the attention. I mean, I'm happy Yogi gets a lot of treats from it too. He likes the treats, so it's also going to represent the agency.
I like that, I like that they get treats because my dog gets treats based off of that. Carmack, what about you?
I didn't think there'd be this many people, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I know me and Petey, this is crazy. So we just go to work, we have fun. I love my job. You know, the support just is insane. We do get a lot of treats, the dogs love it. I don't think I'm famous. I'm just a guy with a dog. I just do my job, you know. Thank you. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't really think I'm famous. I just a cop with a dog, and we do our job. And the sheriff's very transparent, right? He puts all of our videos out online, and that's real stuff. I mean, what LivePD shows you guys, what we do every day. We're not acting anything out. That's real life, what we do every day. So, you know, we just put in the work, we have fun, and it's for the citizens of the county. We keep everything as safe as possibly that we can. It's not like Hollywood where, you know, we solve something in an hour. It takes days and time, and we put a lot of effort into stuff. We train a lot with the dogs to do what they do. Every week we're training, trying to keep him up to par so that he does his thing and doesn't mess up or do anything he's not supposed to. So, but I don't think I'm famous. I'm just a guy with a dog.
Deputy Ramos, what's your answer? How does it feel to suddenly become famous?
Yeah, I don't really think I'm famous either. I'm just a cop who loves my job. I love doing what I'm doing, and honestly, I wake up every day just really happy I get to work for and protect the citizens of Pasco County. That's what's most important to me. So I don't really think I'm famous whatsoever. So
we thank you.
that's it. And yeah, the drone wants to go down now, and the sheriff's office is a no-fly zone. So
So one of my best friends is coming to get it right
I
there.
can't fly it any further.
Please let them through so they can grab the drone. Wiggling. They're little. Okay,
I
question
got
number
50
2.
seconds. If you guys could move to help them out, I'd appreciate it.
Let them through, let them through. I know they're little. Okay, question number 2. Favorite LivePD Pasco moment? Who's going first? Who can think of a good one? Don't be basic.
Jeff and Carmack with the guy on his wrist.
Was Chef right to get
So, who do you want to go first?
That's my dog, bro! That's my dog, bro.
I think my favorite LivePD moment was running into Frederick, which was the drunk guy who locked himself in the house.
Trying to have a good night.
And his voice, he had like a narrating voice, so it's just, it was soothing. He'd go from like, you know, Morgan Freeman to like Italian mobster. It was cool.
Stephanie Carmack, what about you?
I heard people say like the no more where Chef chased the guy, and I had one guy and Chef had to grab the other. So that was my scariest moment, right? I don't know if you can hear me. I was probably screaming like a girl on the radio. That's what a lot of people said. So this is my little buddy, right? I don't want to lose him. So when I lost him, I was a little nervous.
But what about your favorite
I know he was out doing his job, but
moment? That wasn't on LivePD.
Yeah,
what about your favorite LivePD
my
moment?
LivePD moment.
It wasn't. It didn't happen on LivePD.
The guy behind the Salvation Army.
Ooh, that was a good
You
one.
found him in the water.
That was a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
All the Port Richie cops were walking in front of you, and Shep still found him in the water.
Your fans know.
The Salvation. Oh, okay.
Ridge Road.
Yeah, the guy that did the parkour, is that how you say that? The parkour guy, yeah. That was a good track. That was an extremely good track, actually. That was a lot of fun. I was a little tired after that. The poor Richie guy couldn't breathe when he got there, so. When it was actually funny, you guys don't see it, but when he caught up to me, and I found the guy, Chef had bit him in the arm, and the guy detained him, the poor Richie guy stood up and he looked at me and he goes, if we'd have went another couple feet, I was gonna have to bounce out and have to get somebody else. I couldn't take it. But you guys don't see the camera guy that runs with me, but he's a really nice guy. He's awesome, man. So he has a lot of fun doing it. He's actually lost 30 pounds running around the camera. I'm not exaggerating, you can ask him. He loves it because he gets to run. It's hard. I can't watch him and watch the dog and do what I'm doing, so I just kind of hope that he's catching up, and I look back and there he is. He's rolling over the fence with his camera, falling on his back, falling on his face. So, yeah, that's probably one of the best moments I had on LivePD. That was a very good track. I had a lot of fun catching that guy.
Deputy Ramos, what about you? Your favorite LivePD moment?
It's probably going to be the pursuit that ended in Hernando. So, right off the bat, I was actually coming from somebody else who I just arrested somebody for some narcotics, and I hear Petey get over the air that somebody drove at him. So, right off the bat, that's one of my close buddies right there. So, right off the bat, I was just ready to go. I took lead on the vehicle. We ended up successfully stopped sticking the tires. So I got chunks of rim flying at my car, hitting it. So that was interesting. And then, driving in the opposite lane of traffic. So I was glad we stopped that car with the assistance of Hernando and were able to take that kid. And it turned out he was 17 years old, driving like a NASCAR driver. So it was a nice thing to be able to get him off the road.
Oh my God, that's great.
Right, give it up, give it up.
Some of the stuff that PJ and Benko are doing is our state standard obedience. It's keeping the dog with him. What a lot of people don't know is that Benko, along with this guy, Benko, is one of our embedded team SWAT dogs. He actually is able to take direction from almost any member of the SWAT team in a live operation. He runs off lead. We spent a significant amount of time with some military individuals that actually helped us with the training. We've now developed our own program and are continuing it through all of our foundations and stuff. Benko actually is completely neutral to gunfire, which is really, really neat. It doesn't bother him. He doesn't pay attention to it because he's in the environment that there has the potential to be a lot of gunfire. Deputy Bingham's one of the guys that has issued a suppressed weapon system for Benko's ears, so we make sure we can take care of our dogs. We're moving into a program with our first foundation that is going to partner with other entities outside of the law enforcement realm to study working dogs on their health, their nutrition, their longevity. So Benko's going to be one of the main candidates. He would do some bite work, but had a little bit of an injury that he's just coming back from. So like any high-profile athlete, we don't want to bring him back too fast and re-aggravate it. So he's kind of having an easy day-to-day that if this was a real operation, we could use him to his full capacity. But being that it's a training evolution, we don't want to really push him too far and have him hurt himself. So everybody, K9 Benko,
Shep finds this to be a big game, right? He doesn't think the sergeant like I do. He just thinks it's a big game. So,
Just want some loving. I do. Mom is coming. Hey, Benicia, how come you don't have your camera today? This is my camera.
What is the hardest thing about being a canine handler and deputy? So Deputy Ramos, start us off. What's the hardest thing? It's hard out here.
For me, it's anything that has to do, that involves children. I mean, car accidents or specific crimes against them. Anytime I have to deal with a sad or crying juvenile, that just hits home for me. I got a couple of nephews, and it's just something I do not enjoy dealing with. So that would be my hardest thing.
Clap it up, that's a good one. Huh?
It is. Tough one. It's a really tough one.
Children too. Children get me because I have a 5-year-old son, so anything that involves children really hits the heart. But physically wise, I say it's tracking because you think working a dog, we're going through the nastiest stuff out there, through the woods, through the swamps, and you got to make sure that your cardio game's up because, I mean, it gets hot out there, right? It's tough going through nasty stuff in the dark. There's a lot of obstacles to overcome. So physically, that's probably the hardest part of our job is tracking.
yeah, when I was on patrol, it is tough to deal with a call with children. It gets to you a little bit, you know. But canine-wise, Peenie's hit it on the head. Is all the running and the tracking that we have to do. We do a lot of training, so it's just taxing sometimes. Sometimes you're a little tired, and you. So when somebody calls and you gotta track somebody, I mean, you're the only one. You're the guy that's got to do it. There's nobody else. So sometimes, you know, I don't feel like it. I'm kind of beat down from tracking just a track before. But you just gotta, get up and do it and get it done. Yep, just basically suck it up. Yeah, drink a red line. That's very true.
Someone pays attention. Yes. Okay.